Hi all, Wolf Lord Rho here. Today we are taking a look at the new Armageddon spearheads coming up for pre-order very soon. But before we get to that, I've got a few quick topics to talk about. Firstly, I just want to thank all the people that have contacted me, whether it's in the comments, through email, Instagram, Twitter, thanking me for the work I do with the channel, whether it's offering your help, telling me about particular things in the lore that you're looking forward to me talking about, or just wanting to talk the lore or say thank you. It means a lot to me that people have felt the need to try and contact me just from the work I've been doing on the channel, and I really appreciate it, and I really love the community of subscribers I have so far. And for those that have sent me gift cards of some sort, a big thank you. There have been UK sites too, so I've had no issues using them so far. But I guess the accent may be a bit of a giveaway in that regard. But please don't forget to state your name in the notes section so I can say a big thank you in the videos. If you haven't wanted to, that's fine, but just a little reminder because I would like to say thank you. But a big thank you anyway. And with that said, Paul, thank you very much for the Games Workshop virtual gift voucher and putting your name in the note. It was very much appreciated. Thank you. Secondly, I'm going to be moving home hopefully within the next few months, so it's a bit more of a stressful time than usual for me right now, but the reason I wanted to share that with you all is that I'll actually be able to have a room as an office once I've moved to make recording for the channel so much easier. Right now, me and my girlfriend live in pretty much one room, so with that and my work life, trying to record the videos is a bit of a nightmare. But once I have my own little office, that should make life so much easier. I cannot wait. I've thought about doing videos of behind the scenes, more about my life, decorating the office up, for example. If that's something people would like to see or maybe see on a separate channel, then let me know in the comments or something, and that's something I can look into doing. But with that said, let's jump straight onto today's topic. As most of you are aware, we have some new army bundles on the way very soon. Oh yes, and I know what you're thinking. Probably the exact same as me. You want several of them. It's the same as when the Christmas battle forces roll around. You can't decide which of them to buy. And unless you're minted, or rich to my friends across the seas who maybe not get that slang, you can't afford usually more than one, if that. However, all is not lost. It's my birthday in a week's time, and the way I look at it, if I'm buying a house, okay, it's not the biggest house in the world, but it's a house nonetheless. Hey, at least my girlfriend can do is buy me one of these spearhead box sets. So, with my foolproof plan in mind, let's take a look at all the box sets and the price breakdowns. To save time, I'm going to use the price breakdowns I've seen online, which are in US dollars, but for most users, that's going to be the most applicable currency anyway. So, first off, we have the Necrons Outrider Detachment. And I have to say, this is a pretty cool looking force. I'm a bit of a fan of the Necrons. They've always appealed to me in ways, and I've been very tempted to always start a force. I've usually bought the codexes every edition. I've never got round to actually starting an army of them. So this force is a little bit tempting for me. So we've got a Necron Cryptek, a Ghost Ark, 6 spiders and 6 tomb blades, the full price of which would be $261. So buying this in the box set, you'll be saving yourself $91. That's a pretty nice discount. Next up, we have the Eldar, Craftworld's Vanguard Detachment. And again, it's another great looking set. Okay, maybe not if you've already got a force of Eldar, as you've most likely got Wraithguard coming out of your ears already. But that Ulfway force I've always thought about, that's seeming a little tempting right now. Okay, so we've got the new Spirit Seer model, was from the Wake of the Dead box set previously, and is not currently available separately. 15 Wraithguard and 2 Wraith Lords. That's a full price separately, and we're estimating a bit here because the Spirit Seer is not available separately, but that full price would be $272 there or thereabouts, saving you a total of around $102. If you're into Eldar, or you have been tempted to, you cannot go wrong with this box set. Next up, we have the Space Marines Battalion Detachment. And can we ever have enough Space Marines? No. The answer is no, we can't. So we have a captain and 30 intercessors. Yes, that's right. 30 intercessors. And a Redemptor Dreadnought. Separately, full price of $280. Buying it in the box set is going to save you $110 if you was going to buy all these guys separately. Now, we know Space Marines are by far the most popular force, so this one is going to sell out like hotcakes. But if you want to expand a Space Marine force, or you're going to start a new one, now's the time, guys. Now is the time to buy this force. I've still got the Imperial Fist Supremacy force from Christmas sitting in the box needing doing. But how can I let this one slide by? If I want a force of each founding legion, like I've always said, then I'm going to need these intercessors, right? Right? Well, that's what I'm telling myself anyway. So for anyone looking to expand their Space Marine force, like I said, you cannot go wrong with this box set. Next up, Tyranids Spearhead Detachment. No fancy name here. They are bugs after all. And I've got to say, after the Space Marines, this one is appealing to me a lot. I have always liked the Tyranids. I remember answering in my Q&A that if I had to pick one of the Xenos factions as my favourite, then I'd go with Tyranids. So yeah, this one looks good to me. It really does. The box set is basically covering all of your big purchases in one shot if you're starting a Tyranid army. You have a Hive Tyrant, a Trigon, Tyrannofex, and a Carnifex brood. Full price $259, total savings of $89. Okay, it is not the biggest savings out there when you're looking at each battle force individually, but that's a good box set. That's covering, like I said, all your big purchases in one go. Next up, the Adeptus Mechanicus Vanguard Detachment. And I have to say, I'm a little disappointed in this one. It's just not appealing to me at all. I'm really not a fan of the look of the robots. So this is one of the few that I'm not struggling with. This one is not tempting me. But for all you Adeptus Mechanicus fans out there, what are you thinking? But for the breakdown, we have, well, what have we got here? 3 sets of 3 of the Castellan robots, a Tech Priest, full price $243, total saving $73. Not the biggest saving out there. In fact, that could be the lowest saving that I've seen. Next up, Chaos Space Marines Battalion Detachment. Now I'll give you this. It's a bit basic, you know, like the Space Marine one. However, 3 squads of those awesome looking new Chaos Space Marine models. Oh, I'm feeling the temptation of the Dark Gods here, my friends. This one is tempting. Okay, yeah, the bikers are looking a bit dated now, but like I said, 3 squads of the new Chaos Space Marine models more than makes up for it. So what have we got? We have a Chaos Terminator Lord, 6 Chaos Bikers, and 3 sets of 10, 30, for those not great at maths, Chaos Space Marines. This is a good one. Full price would be $284 if you was to buy all this separately, saving you $114 if you buy this detachment. Next up, the Tau Empire Vanguard Detachment. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I can never decide if I like the Tau or not. Sometimes I look at them and I think, you know, I wouldn't mind starting an army of these guys. And then other times I look at them and I just think, yeah, they just don't quite feel 40k to me. They're a strange enigma and I can never quite decide on what side I fall on. But this box set, okay, now this I like. It's not going to make it down to my final cut, but it definitely has its appeal there. The mech suits just look good. So what do we have? We've got a Riptide, Tau Commander, 2 sets of 3 Crisis battle suits, full price $285. If you buy this box set, you are having a good hefty saving of $115. Wow. When you put it into numbers, $115. You're saving over $100 if you buy this detachment. That's nice. That is very nice. Next up, onto the Imperial Knights super heavy detachment. And I'm afraid I'm going to be a little chaos inclined here, guys. I'm not a fan of the Knights. I prefer having an actual army of models as opposed to just one big dude sitting there. They just don't appeal to me. Yeah, the lore they've got is pretty interesting, I'll give them that. But model-wise, not my cup of tea. But for those that they are, let's take a look. We have a Knight Castellan and 2 Armiger Helverins. Full price, $245. You snap them up in this box set, you are saving $75. On to Astra Militarum, the Imperial Guard, as I still call them and always will. Oh yes, this is a nice one. Whether you are starting a new guard force or need to expand, this box set has you covered with 4, yes that's right, 4 tanks. So, what have we got? We have a Cadian command squad, heavy weapons team, Chimera, and 3 Lehman Russ battle tanks. Full price if you were to get these separately, $250. Snap this box set up and we are looking at a saving of $80. This one is tempting to me. I love the Guard. I've been very tempted to start a force, whether it's Catachans or Cadians, I'm not too sure. But this one is tempting. And now, the final one. Last but by no means least, the Orcs. Diamond sounding geezers after my own East London heart. The Orcs Spearhead Detachment. And if you're in need of some Orc Dreadnoughts, then this is the bundle for you. We have 2 Death Dreads and 6 Killer Cans, a big mech and, well, an Orc mech. Full price, $249. Snap them up in this box set and you're looking at a saving of $79. Okay, there's not many Orc troops in here, but if you need some heavy support, well, you cannot go wrong with this detachment. So that covers all the box sets, and as usual with big bundles, there are some very good discounts for the price. If you were going to purchase all this separately, like I said, you'd be spending way over the odds. Snap these box sets up while you can. They're going to sell out fast, guys, so if you are tempted, don't hang around. Just try and get your order in quickly. If you're struggling to decide like me, well, you've still got a few hours left. I don't know what I'm going to go for. But whatever one you do go for, well, you can't really go wrong, can you? You're saving money either way. So, is it time to start that new force? Maybe. Or do you just expand the Space Marines? I don't know. Drop a comment down below with what you guys are thinking of the bundles. Do you like them? Are you disappointed? There's a few little disappointing ones there for me, I admit. Are you going to go for one? If so, what one? And what do you think I should go for? Give me a help here, guys. I don't know which one to pick. As always, a huge thank you to all of my subscribers. Your support really means a lot to me. If you're new, then please consider subscribing to help the channel grow. And if you enjoyed this particular vid, then why not drop a like on it too. But with that said, I am off, and I'll see you guys again real soon.